Morning.
Hiya.
You going anywhere special?
No, I always dress like somebody off Dragon's Den for breakfast.
Sorry, I asked.
I've got a meeting with the bank. I'm going to try and sort myself out alone.
Banks are very stringent with loans these days.
Well, I've got to do something, Dad. Because if I don't get a cash injection, the shop is going to be belly up by Christmas.
Wish we could help.
Well, if you could take Amy to school and man the shop until I get back. I can't afford to close it for the morning.
Of course.
I just hope the bank manager's a fella. Or a lesbian. Because the way the accounts are looking, this is about all I've got going for me right now.
So, are you any further with the flood damage to your flat?
Yeah, shouldn't you be around there trying to sort it out, actually? So just sat round here eating pastries with Marginoma?
I've had the bill from the plumber. It's more than I thought.
How much are we talking?
Just over 400 quid.
Oh, dear.
I have no idea how I'm going to pay it.
Well, I'm getting an inkling.
There's 100 each from me and Gail.
And there it is.
David, aren't you going to be late for work?
If I give it another 15 minutes, yeah.
This really is kind of you both.
We're here to help.
Well, while you're doling out the cash, do you fancy sticking some towards my lecky bill? This kettle's been on permanent boil last couple of days.
It's very kind of you to bring these Danish round, Gavin.
Oh, you've been so nice to me. It's the least I could do.
Yeah, well, I noticed you didn't bring one round for me.
Yeah, sorry, David. I thought you'd be at work.
Yeah, well, most people start work at 9. Mind you'd know that, wouldn't you, if you had a job?
David, do you have to be so rude?
That was just a bit of banter, wasn't it, David?
Yeah, if you like.
It's in my own phone charger, yeah?
Morning, Mum. Morning, everyone. How are you all?
Yeah, sorry, Mum. It's just my phone's run out and all my numbers are on it. Yes, you beauty! Oh, I've got 2 Christmas parties this afternoon. Half my staff are off sick. Well, for sick, read hungover. As if I wouldn't check Facebook. See what they've been doing the night before? You don't want to do a shift, do you?
Can't, love. I'm due at the gym in an hour.
Well, Gavin's a barman, aren't you, pal? And wouldn't you mind helping out your new adopted family in their hour of need?
That's right. He's an expert. Cocktails and all that.
Oh, really? Right, OK. Gavin? Gavin, I'm Nick. See you in the bistro, half an hour.
Yeah, a few shifts in the bistro if it goes all right. You won't need to come round here scrounging for money. Looks like it's your lucky day, Gavin, me old mate.
I haven't been on a date for ages. I don't know whether I'm nervous or excited.
Oh, I think that's the same thing, really. Just depends whether you're glass half full or glass half empty type of girl.
Oh, what a lovely thought. There's a lot of wisdom in you, Sophie Webster.
I don't know about that. There you go.
Money.
Hi. Julie's just been telling me about this date she's going on with your friend. Apparently she's got you to thank for it.
Oh, well, you know, I really won't thank me till after the date.
How do you mean?
Well, you know, just in case it doesn't work out. Dominic's been through a really bitter divorce.
Which he's clearly ready to move on from, or they wouldn't be going out.
But who knows what something like that can do to a man. Big Bean's not come?
No, not yet.
Bye then.
Bye, Juliet, and good luck.
Oh, and Julie, don't mention the divorce.
Well, you've obviously got a problem, ain't you, with this date? So why don't you just come clean instead of sticking the knife in?
I'm not sticking a knife in. You're being ridiculous.
Oh, whatever, Dad. Tell someone that believes you. Do you know, straight people sometimes...
Ah, Gavin, good to see you.
I've only got the clothes I'm stood up in, I'm afraid.
Oh, don't worry. We'll put an apron on you. No one will be any the wiser. I'll show you the ropes.
Oh, I'll do it if you like.
Oh, OK, yeah, brilliant. Bill? Yeah, I need some more Sauvignon. I'm down to my last case.
So I'm in your hands, am I?
Yeah, in a manner of speaking. Although, from what I heard about your cocktail skills, it sounds like you can teach me a thing or two. Anyway, come on. So can you do the whole throwing glasses in front of you, catching them behind your back, balancing fruit on your nose?
No, that's a Chinese circus act you're thinking of.
Ah, sure. So you literally just pour booze into glasses?
I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Trust me.
Dev and I are going to watch It's a Wonderful Life with the kids tonight. Can you believe they've never seen it?
Oh.
I think it's a film all children should see at this time of year, don't you?
Really? Isn't it about that bloke who's so depressed he jumps off a bridge?
Well, yes.
Yeah, and when the angel comes and shows him how life would be without him, turns out his brother's dead and his mother's running a brothel.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, yeah, very festive.
Roderick, Mary.
Michael, have you seen It's a Wonderful Life?
Seen it? I've pretty much lived it.
I should be getting on.
Anyway, bye, Mary. Oh, no. Gail mentioned your Gavin's working in the bistro today.
He is? He's a grafter, that's for sure. I think he might be struggling a bit, mind. I wish I could do more to help.
Have you still not told him about your heart problem?
Oh, look,
my
give me a
God.
chance. Look, I mean, we've only just met up.
Well, what's that got to do with the price of fish? I mean, I thought that was one of the reasons you wanted to get together with him in the first place.
Yeah, well...
And the sooner you tell Gavin what's what, the sooner he can get tested.
Margarita.
Table 6 want 4 margaritas.
Margaritas, right.
And the limes are down there.
Great.
Have you not pre-squeezed the limes?
No, I prefer to do them fresh.
Oh, okay. You better be a quick squeezer, because I need 4 margaritas, 2 mojitos, and 2 martinis. Hey, Julie.
Hi, Nick. Are you very busy today?
Yeah. Christmas parties seem to get earlier and earlier, don't they? Have you had a chance to look at the menu?
Not yet, but a bottle of your Puy Fouissé would be lovely while we decided.
Yeah, excellent choice.
Hooey.
A Fouissé. The dry white, very good. I'm sorry, I should have asked before ordering. How rude of me. Perhaps you'd like something else?
Oh, no. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm happy with anything that doesn't come in a box. Those little taps can be dead fiddly, can't they?
Yes, I suppose they must be.
The food's very good here.
Yeah, I gather you're a regular. You bring all your dates here?
Oh, I'm not the dating type, to be honest.
No. No, Dev mentioned that. Oh, before I forget, I got you a little something.
Oh, thank you.
It's just I know how much you like cats.
Yes, they're all right. And I certainly like keys. Well, I have keys, so that'll come in really handy.
We had a lovely cat once. Mr. Tibbs.
Was that when you were married?
Yes, actually.
Cards on the table. I'm a heart on your sleeve type of person. Only Deb mentioned about the divorce. I'm so sorry that it was so difficult.
My divorce?
Well, I don't mean to pry, and I'll keep it buttoned if that's so required. Only, I've had my heart broken recently, and I know how hard it is to move on. I want you to know that you will move on, as sure as night follows day.
I should hope so. That was 8 years ago, and we're still on the same pub quiz team.
This tea tastes weird.
You're welcome.
I think the milk's off.
No, it's almond milk. It's better for you than normal.
Ooh, you and your fancy London ways. So have you heard from the coppers?
Yeah, they're just assuring me they're doing everything they can to catch the thugs that did this. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they will. I mean, you can't scratch your backside in town these days without it being caught on CCTV.
Yeah, I know, but it's not going to change anything, is it? Still got to live with this.
Oh, come on, Todd. I mean, you could be in a wheelchair like, what's her name, over the road? Or deaf, like Emily's Frida. You've got a scar. Hey, some people find them sexy.
Tracy, don't patronise me. You flinched when you first saw my face.
Yeah, well, I do the same thing to my mum when I see her in the morning without her makeup on. Listen, Todd, you look a bit different. So what? Have the X-Men films not taught you out?
Why are you being so nice? It's not like you.
Yeah, well, I like to mix things up a bit, you know, keep people on the toes.
Yeah, and you need muggins here back behind your counter.
Yeah, well, there is that as well. Speaking of which, I better get back to the shop. I've left Dad there this morning, and knowing what he's like, he's probably feeling sorry for all the losers that come in and giving half my stock away.
I see you full of the Christmas spirit already.
Yeah, well, strange as it seems, I'm not really looking forward to Christmas this year.
No, don't suppose you are.
Right, so in a nutshell, I want you to stop being a diva, pull your finger out and get back to work. Okay?
How much security did you put in those margaritas? You turned that Christmas party into a hen day.
That's how I always make them.
Oh, that's a fire hazard.
Dev made out you were some kind of latter-day Miss Havisham, pining away in your flat by yourself, surrounded by cats.
But that's ridiculous. I work full-time for a start, and I'm not anti-cats per se, but I could never be an owner. It was the cat flaps. Well, they're so energy and efficient, aren't they? You know, every time they bob out for a wee, that's pennies down the drain, eating-wise. Right. And I have a very active social life. But, sorry, that sounded more racy than I meant it to. I mean, theatre and cinema and things like that.
Well, the way he was talking, it sounded like you were practically a recluse.
What else did he say? Oh. Hi, Michael. Is it a table for one, or is Gail joining you?
Oh, no, I just wanted to speak to Gavin.
Oh, all right.
You all right, son?
A bit busy at the moment, as you can see.
Only I wondered if I could have a quick word.
Now, I've got 17,000 limes to squeeze.
Right. Of course.
You all right, Michael? Michael, are you all right? Michael?
Shall I call an ambulance?
No, it's just a dizzy spell. I have them sometimes.
I hate to be unsympathetic, but you can do it somewhere else. I need 4 more margaritas, table 6.
Nick?
Come on, he's fine. He'd be much more comfortable at my mum's anyway.
Well, thanks for caring. Let me get you back to Gale's, are you?
Margaritas?
Well, the limes are there. Knock yourself out.
I don't believe you sometimes.
Please, I've got a brain injury, but I don't make a song and dance about it.
Song and dance about it? You might as well turn it into a musical, Nick.
I didn't leave my mobile phone here last night, did I?
You weren't here last night, were you? Here he is now.
Should be interesting.
Oh, Dev! Would you excuse me for a minute, Dominic? This won't take long. Oi! Dev! Oi! Why?
Sorry?
Oh, don't play the innocent with me. Why would you tell Dominic that I am some sort of deranged shut-in, locked in my flat day and night like a cat-loving Anne Frank? And tell me that he was bitterly divorced?
Yeah, but he is.
It was 8 years ago, and they are on excellent terms.
Yeah, well, he would say that, wouldn't he?
They adopted 3 goats and a donkey in Kenya together last year. Dev, you are not a cruel man. Quite the opposite. I want to know what you're playing at.
I was jealous, okay?
Jealous?
I've got these feelings for you. And okay, I should have said something before. I think you're amazing.
You have me at amazing.
I haven't said anything else.
You don't need to. Dominic.
It's all right. Settled the bill.
I don't usually kiss other men while I'm on a date.
The next time the pair of you want to play silly little games with each other, will you do me a favor? Don't involve me.
Oh, I feel awful now.
Me too.
But then again, I've always been a glass half full kind of girl.
Score one to the streets.
With this app, all I need to do is tap in the name of the film you're going to see.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes, done that. And there you are, you see. It gives you a plot summary, cast details, dates, everything you need.
Well, all that's on the back of the box.
Ah, yes, yes. But with this app, you also get reviews, so you can read what other people thought about it.
Well, I've seen it 100 times. Why would I care what a complete stranger thought of it?
You have a very incurious mind, you have.
So is Steve not working then?
When is he ever?
All he does is spend his time worrying about that flaming car.
That motor's a money pit.
Tell me about it. But it's Tyrone I feel sorry for. Steve's over at the garage every 5 minutes, mithering the poor man.
Talk about midlife crisis. Well, at least it's not my problem anymore. God knows I've got enough of my own.
What's up, princess?
Don't call me princess.
Don't call anyone princess except me.
You're my queen. There's a big difference.
OK, then. Come on, you can help me change a barrel.
Your wish is my command, Your Majesty.
Hair and knocking me sick and all. No, don't be grudging. You and I both know. Soon wears off, does all that. Yeah, tell me about it.
How are you feeling?
Fine. Honestly.
Oh, what's happened now?
Just had a funny turn at the bistro, that's all.
Was it the mussels? You've got to be very careful with mussels sometimes.
No, he didn't eat, just came out the blue.
And you remembered to take your tablets this morning?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Tablets?
I'm sorry, son. I should have told you sooner. It just never seemed to be the right time.
Told me what?
I've got a heart condition. That's what causes these dizzy spells.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got all these suppliers chasing me for money, you know, for the stuff I ordered for Tracy's wedding. We'll make her pay them then. It wasn't your fault. You just did what you were asked. Honestly, the bills are down to her. Yeah, I know that. But this is Tracy Barlow we're talking about, isn't it? What do you think she's gonna do? Smile sweetly and ask you to make the checks out to?
Another half a bitter, Liz, please.
And a sparkling mineral water, 1 cube of ice.
2 halves at lunchtime. Or a spit devil may care that.
If you'd had to spend half the morning listening to Rita and this one reading horoscopes aloud from every magazine in the shop, you'd need a drink as well.
So, don't you believe in him, Norris?
Oh, it's poppycock. The proof being they're different in every magazine. A Pisces in one is going to have an encounter with a large sum of money, and in another, she's in for a trip to A&E.
Well, maybe she's going to get hit by a falling safe. It could happen. Mother was once struck by a bolt that had fallen off the undercarriage of a passing helicopter.
Blimey, she could have been killed.
That's what the solicitor said at the hearing, but fortunately it was a very small bolt. Plus, we were at Blackpool Beach and she'd just been swimming, so she'd wrapped her hair in a towel and that cushioned the blow.
And was she okay?
Well, she had trouble remembering some months of the year after that, and she developed an irrational fear of the colour yellow, so that was it for custard in our household. And she called me Daphne occasionally, which was odd, because she didn't know any Daphnes. But elsewhere, she was fine.
You know, I've got an app here for head injuries.
Where'd you get that?
Tracy Barlow's shop. And he paid good money for it, if you don't mind.
Is that Rob's?
Yeah, well, I did warn you the bank wouldn't be terribly helpful.
Terribly helpful. Dad, the woman practically laughed in my face when I showed her the accounts.
And did you mention your recent difficulties?
Oh, yeah, I did. I said things have been a bit difficult recently because my husband actually murdered the local barmaid and he went on the run. But things should get better now because he's been banged up, so I can really focus on the business again.
Ah, Carla.
Are you selling Rob's stuff? Yeah, the stuff that's worth out. The rest has gone to the charity shop. It's not yours to sell. Who's going to stop me?
OK, I think we both need to calm down a little.
Calm down, Ken. And this heartless little bitch is... OK. All right. How much you want for it? For what? For all of it. Come on, tot it up. I'll write you a cheque. I bought him them cufflinks for his 16th birthday. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you speak up? Because I can't hear you for the sound of the violins.
Look, I'm sure Tracy will make allowances under the circumstances and offer you a reasonable price.
Nope. She can forget that. This stuff's not for sale. Not for her, anyway. You up?
Tracy, for goodness sake.
Anybody else can buy it, but not her.
You vindictive little...
You are the reason Rob's in prison. I would rather burn this place down, love, than let you have his stuff. You got 5 seconds to give me them cufflinks, or I'm coming to take them myself.
Go.
3, 4,
Please.
5.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You get your hands off me.
Look, just calm down, OK? Now, you should leave
before I call the police.
You know what? You should call the police. Should call the police. Tell them this money-grabbing little cow is selling my brother's stuff. Oh, do one, you nutter.
You've not heard the last of this, Tracy.
Yada, yada, yada. Go and drink another bottle of wine, eh?
Thanks, Todd.
Oh, all part of the service.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for making light of my facial injury and bullying me out of the house.
Well, don't look so surprised. People are too softly with folk when sometimes all they need is a good kick up the backside.
We'll kick up the backside, duly noted. So, see you Monday?
And don't be late. What?
So these tablets, they sort out your heart condition, do they?
Well, clearly not.
Up to a point, yes. I do get a little dizzy sometimes, as you saw at the bistro.
Our worry stress can bring it on. So we don't want to raise his blood pressure. As long as he stays calm and relaxed, he's pretty much fine.
Well, he's in the best possible place. I mean, there's an almost permanent air of zen-like calm.
He wasn't under any stress at the bistro. How serious is this? Is it life-threatening?
Gavin, son, it's not just me I'm worried about. This heart condition, it's hereditary.
Gavin, I know it's a lot to take in.
Sorry, I need to clear my head.
I've lost him, haven't I?
And we're back to Coronation Street in half an hour.